In our fast-paced world today, silence can feel pretty challenging, almost like a big empty space that makes us uneasy and jittery. We often rush to fill that silence just to escape the discomfort it brings. But you know, there's another way to look at it. Silence isn't just about keeping secrets or avoiding trouble. It's a powerful tool for finding inner peace and building mental strength. I once heard this civil case lawyer talk about how he uses silence as a strategy in court. When a witness finishes speaking, he'll deliberately stay quiet for a moment, creating this tense atmosphere. And you know what? That silence often gets the witness to spill more beans, maybe even make mistakes. It's a reminder that you don't always have to talk to understand the power of speech and silence. Epicurus, a wise old soul, used to say that it's best to be quiet most of the time and only speak when it's really necessary. He believed that in every word we speak and every moment of silence we keep, we're not just showing respect for others, but also for ourselves. It's about being self-aware and having a deep understanding of ourselves and the world around us. So, are you ready to dive deeper into the power of silence? Let's go on this journey together and explore some key situations where silence isn't just an option, but a necessity. Lesson 1. How to deal with anger. We've all been there, right? Fuming with anger, heart racing, fists clenched. It's like a storm brewing inside us, ready to explode. But Stoicism teaches us a different approach. Instead of letting anger take over, we can face it with reason and compassion. Take Seneca, for example. He was betrayed by a friend, but instead of flying off the handle, he thought it over. He realized that anger often hurts us more than the thing that caused it. So step 1, recognize and accept your anger. It's okay to feel it. Step 2, dig deeper. Figure out what's really bugging you. Step 3, don't let anger call the shots. Step back, breathe, and think before you react. And step 4, turn that anger into something positive like personal growth or better relationships. Anger management isn't about suppressing your feelings, it's about dealing with them in a healthy way. Recognize the signs, take a break if you need to, and find constructive ways to let it out. Lesson 2. When faced with unfairness. Life isn't always fair, right? Sometimes you're dealt a crappy hand, and it sucks. But Stoicism teaches us not to get bogged down by injustice. Instead of lashing out, we can use it as a chance to grow. Picture this. You've been passed over for a promotion in favor of someone less experienced. It stings, no doubt. But instead of stewing in anger or self-pity, take a step back. Reflect on your own value and what you really want. Use it as fuel to improve yourself and your skills. Stoicism isn't about bottling up your feelings, it's about channeling them into something positive. Lesson 3. Navigating the storm of insults. People can be jerks sometimes, right? But Stoics don't let insults ruffle their feathers. They see them for what they are, just words. Instead of getting all worked up, they stay calm and composed. They don't let emotions cloud their judgment or lead them astray. Take Cato, for instance. He was mocked for his principles, but he never wavered. He saw insults as a test of character, not a reason to get upset. Stoics don't just brush off insults. They rise above them with grace and dignity. Lesson 4. Dealing with gossip. Gossip is like a game of telephone, right? By the time it gets to you, it's all twisted and distorted. But Stoicism teaches us not to get caught up in rumors. Instead of feeding the rumor mill, stay silent and let the truth speak for itself. Imagine you hear a rumor about yourself at work. Instead of freaking out, stay calm and collected. Address the rumor head-on with your boss and let your actions speak louder than words. Stoicism isn't about defending your honor, it's about living with integrity and letting your character speak for itself. Lesson 5. When being criticized unfairly. Criticism can sting, especially when it's unwarranted, but Stoics don't let it get under their skin. Instead of getting defensive, they listen with an open mind and a calm demeanor. They don't let their ego dictate their response. They respond with reason and logic. Lesson 6. How to deal with loss. Loss is a part of life, and it hurts. But Stoicism teaches us to accept it with grace and resilience. Instead of wallowing in despair, we can find solace in the knowledge that everything is temporary. We can use loss as an opportunity to grow and learn, to appreciate what we have while we have it. Lesson 7. When people brag, the Stoics keep quiet. In a world obsessed with self-promotion, silence is a rare commodity. But Stoics don't need to boast or brag. They let their actions speak for themselves. They find strength in humility and restraint, knowing that true worth isn't measured by accolades or achievements. Lesson 8. How to get through the seas of ignorance with Stoic. Grace life is full of uncertainty, but Stoicism teaches us to navigate it with poise and composure. Instead of letting ignorance overwhelm us, we can embrace it as a chance to learn and grow. We can find comfort in the unknown, knowing that we're capable of facing whatever comes our way. Lesson 9. When others are being pushy. People can be pretty pushy sometimes, right? But Stoics don't let themselves get pushed around. Instead of caving to peer pressure, they stand firm in their beliefs and values. They don't let others dictate their choices. They make decisions based on reason and logic. Lesson number 10. Accepting silence when things aren't certain. In today's world, uncertainty is often the only certainty we have. When faced with ambiguity and confusion, silence can be a powerful tool for navigating through the chaos. It's not just about refraining from speaking, it's about embracing the stillness within ourselves and finding clarity amidst the storm. Imagine a situation where you're confronted with a decision that has no clear answer. You're bombarded with conflicting information, and the path forward seems shrouded in darkness. In moments like these, silence becomes more than just a lack of noise. It becomes a sanctuary where we can retreat to gather our thoughts and listen to our inner wisdom. Stoicism teaches us the importance of embracing silence when things are uncertain. Instead of succumbing to panic or anxiety, we can choose to remain calm and composed, trusting that the answers will reveal themselves in due time. This doesn't mean ignoring the situation or pretending that everything is fine. It means acknowledging the uncertainty and finding peace in the midst of it. Accepting silence in the face of uncertainty is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and resilience. It takes courage to confront the unknown without succumbing to fear or doubt. By embracing silence, we demonstrate our ability to weather the storms of life with grace and dignity. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.